Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Lecturer and all my friends in this class, I would like to say thank you for coming in our video presentation. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Because of His blessing, we can do our presentation activity today. And also, we would like to say thanks to Mrs. Nani for giving us the opportunity to present the material. Alright, before we go to the presentation, let me introduce myself and my partners. I'm Andika Fasya Saefuloh with ID number 2021222018. As a moderator, we'll guide you in this presentation. Then my partners, there are Syifa Khofifah Saidah with ID number 2021222011. Also Aina Amalia Izzati with ID number 2021222022. Then Raisa Janu Afifa with ID number 2021222029. And my last partner is Hanif Amrullah with ID number 2021222037. They are as presenter. In this presentation, we are going to discuss about idioms and slangs. Previously, I will read first what we will discuss in idioms and slangs material. So the material that we will explain, there are first, the meaning of idioms, second, the function of idioms, third, the example of idioms, fourth, the meaning of slangs, fifth, the function of slangs, and the last, the example of slangs. Okay, now let's jump into the material. For the first material, will be explained by Aina Amalia Izzati. To Aina, time is yours.
Alright, thank you moderator for the opportunity. My name is Aina Amalia Izzati with my student's number is 2021222022. Here I will explain the material about the definition of idiom. An idiom refers to a group of words established by usage and having a meaning not deducible from those of the individual words. Idioms are often used in literature and written English. English idioms, proverbs, and expressions are an important part of everyday English. They come up all the time in both written and spoken English. Because idioms don't always make sense literally, you will need to familiarize yourself with the meaning and usage of each idiom. Many idioms are used in formal books, and many informal idioms are used in everyday conversation. However, some idioms are slang phrases. This may be considered rude, annoying, uncouth, etc., but they are still idioms. All right, I think that's all from me. I give it back to the moderator.
Thank you, Aina, who has explained the first material. Now for the example and the function of idioms will be delivered by Hanif Amrullah. To Hanif, time is yours.
Alright, moderator, thank you for the opportunity. I'm Hanif Amrullah. Here I'll tell you about the function of idioms. Idioms can be used to add dynamism and character to otherwise style writing. You can also use idioms to express complex ideas in a simple way. Oftentimes, idioms can help express a large or abstract idea in a way that is succinct and easy to understand. Idioms are ways to add color to our everyday language, to spice it up. They can be descriptive of what you are talking about once you understand the meaning behind them. Why should it be an idiom if I say it's raining cats and dogs, but slang if I say that's such a cop-out? As common the idiom, cop-out is you won't hear people all ages and walks of life saying it, but anyone might say it's raining cats and dogs to refer to heavy downpour. Both are idioms regardless. Idioms can help to make our everyday discourse less boring. Although when you are learning language, They can be confusing, especially when they are tied to culture, knowledge, and assumption that you as an outsider may not share. Idioms are used like words, therefore some are heard so much they become cliches. For example, I use a cliche above, call a spade a spade. This phrase is often considered hackneyed, perhaps because it has been used in so many time detective novels. It fits the definition of an idiom quite well, though. In other words, all these categories can overlap. While not slang, phrases are idioms. Not all idioms are different than slang. On the other hand, this is also an important difference between idiom and slang. For example, here I give you several examples about idioms. Here there are 6 idioms. I'll give you as example. First, run like the wind, it's mean run fast. Second, saving for a rainy day, it's mean saving money for later. Third, take a rain check, it's mean postpone a plan. Fourth, the ball is in your court, it's mean it's your decision. Fifth, as right as rain, it's mean perfect. And the last 6, come rain or shine, it's mean no matter what. Alright, that's all I can explain to you about the function of idioms. I hope you understand about the function of idioms. Thank you, and I'll return to moderator.
Thanks to Hanif who has delivered the materials. For the next material will be delivered by Raisa, Janu, Afifa. To Raisa, time is yours.
Thank you for the moderator for the opportunity. Here I will explain the material about definition of slang. Do you know what is slang? Slang is a words, phrases, and uses that are regarded as very informal and are often restricted to special contexts or are peculiar in a specific profession like in class and etc. According to Oxford English Dictionary, defines that slang is a type of language consisting of words and phrases that are regarded as very informal, are more common in speech than writing, and are typically restricted to a particular context or group of people. Because slang is informal language, so slang usually used between people who belong to the same social group and who know each other very well. So that's all from me. I'll give back to the moderator.
Thanks to Raisa who has delivered the material. And now for the last materials will be delivered by Syifa, Khofifah, Saidah. To Syifa, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syifa Khofifah Saidah. My NPM are 2021221. Here I am going to talk about the function of slangs and the example of it. First, the function of slang is to identify members of a group that and also to change the level of discourse in the direction of informality and to oppose established authorities sharing and maintaining a constantly changing slang vocabulary. It aids group solidarity and serves to include and exclude members. And there are Allen and Burridge said that the function, the first one to address, second one to inform, intimate atmosphere, the third to initiate relaxed conversation, and fourth to show impression, the five to show intimacy, the sixth to humiliate. Example of the slangs, the first one, there is low-key. It means that if someone or something is low-key, it means it is being done under the radar, or they don't want anyone to know about it. Example, I low-key love Imagine Dragons, but don't tell anyone. The second, there is savage. It means that someone who roasts people non-stop and doesn't care what others will say. Example, Jimmy Kimmel's monologue on Donald Trump last night was savage. And the third, there is YOLO, and it is an acronym for "You'll Only Live Once." It is encouraging people to seize the day. Of course, you should go on that trip to Dublin, YOLO. And the fourth example, there is thirsty. It means that if someone's thirsty, it means they're a little too eager or even desperate. Example, look at the way she dressed for their second date. She is this way too thirsty. And number five, there is the tea. When someone is dishing the tea, it means that they're gossiping, particularly with the juiciest or most dramatic gossip. Example, let's call Wendy. She always has the tea. And the last, there is salty. Salty means angry or bitter about something. Example, why are you so salty? I said I would share if I win the lottery. I think that's all from me. Thank you for the attention. I will give it back to the moderator. Thank you.
Thanks to Syifa who has delivered the last materials. Alright everyone, maybe that's all for the presentation from our group. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry if our group had a mistake during the presentation. We hope our presentation can give you benefit and we hope you guys understand about the materials today. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.